All right, everybody, so here's my problem. I have the clutch cylinder right here, which has 2 bolt holes, and it attaches right there to 2 mounting points here. But whoever attached it before put too much torque on this bolt and actually cracked the material. If you look closely, you can see
have roasted marshmallows?
There are cracks right here.
Have we?
And that is a problem. So what I did was tried to see if I could use some Alumaweld or something to make a repair. And I was gonna hire somebody to MIG weld this, but once I cut this part out right here, kind of created this shelf. I did that because I was getting ready to do something, and I'll explain in just a minute. Let's see if we can get this to focus. There we go. So there are little cracks right here in kind of a radial pattern where somebody torqued this down too much, and I was getting a little bit of oil seepage out of this. And so there's a piece right here. Here's a piece that broke off. Right there, you can see where it was cracked inside. And what's the solution to this? Well, you can weld it potentially and risk it cracking further. Or in my case, I decided, this you will know is not normal, I decided to weld these threaded studs onto the backs of these, what is this? This is the transmission and the block right here where it mounts. Take these bolts right here, weld these studs onto the back of each, and make a kind of a piggyback mounting point here, or a bridge between these. So here is the part that I made. Almost looks like a caliper bracket. And I wanted it to be closed up on this side, so I made it a full loop just to hopefully make it stronger. It's welded out of angle iron. And then right here is the mounting point, that bolt that's welded in. And it slips on right here. Basically slips on and butts right up against there. And there you go. There's your 2 mounting holes. One right there, one right there. And then these have little bolts with lock washers. So the force that this is going to primarily have on it is side to side. And so hopefully this will be strong enough to do the job. But I wanted to share that with everybody who may have had this same problem. And I know this requires some welding skills and some basic fabrication skills. Basically, I templated this piece out with cardboard. So this is really ugly, and an actual fabricator who's watching this is laughing their head off right now. But I have no prior training, so I'm just trying to do this as best as I can. I hope it helps out some of you guys who may have the same problem on your EK Civic. This is an LS transmission from an Integra. And I hope this helps you guys out, or at least to think of alternative ways to deal with a problem like this, because the only other option is just take the whole transmission out, take the internals out, replace the case. But if you know somebody who can weld, this is kind of the idea that I went with. And it is this large because you need to have clearance, because this mounting bracket is at an angle. I'm trying to show this. It is not parallel. So when this is mounted up, it's going to be slightly recessed inside of this point. There we go. There we go. It's going to be mounted like that when it's done. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you have any questions. I'll try to answer them. I'm new to the EK Civic scene, but I hope this helps you guys out. Thanks.